Listen, I never want to call for a man's job, a man's livelihood. You gotta feed your family one way or the other. But if I see on a slot in Liverpool's dugout next weekend, I might crash out. I might crash out if I see on a slot manage another game for this football club. I cannot bear to watch the absolute drivel that I continue watching every single week. This is the most pathetic football I've ever witnessed as a Liverpool fan. I promise you, even the days when we had the likes of Lazar Markovic, Fabio Borini, David, all those guys, it was never as bad as watching this team. And it makes it even worse when I see the quality on display. These games, this 2026, we've only managed to not lose these games because of player quality, because of individual quality. There's no patterns of play. Everything is slow, lethargic, boring, weak defensively, error-prone, goalkeeping errors, goalkeeping issues. Everything that could go wrong for a football team continues to go wrong for this team in the Premier League. And it's been a year. It's been over a year now, almost a year now. Almost since March, April last year, it's been the same crap every single game for almost a year. And this Liverpool Football Club is falling to pieces. It is falling to pieces. We're losing our. You know what? Let me stay on topic. I cannot bear to watch another game managed by Arne Slot. This guy sucks. Look, if you come to this channel, you come for in-depth analysis, in-depth breakdowns of the game, in-depth whatever ball knowledge, whatever you want to call it. This is not the video for ball knowledge. This is a video for me begging football club to sack Arne Slot. He's terrible. He's been terrible for longer than he's been good at this club. He was good maybe the first 6 months. He's been bad for almost a year. So what does that tell you? 18 months, 12 months you've been bad. He's been bad more than he's been good at this football club. And we continue to watch this crap every single week. Look, at the end of the day, I understand the goals that Bournemouth, first of all, the first goal, Van Dijk, complete error, lackadaisical, and you know what? That's how he defends. Sometimes it comes off, sometimes every now and again, there's an error. Fine, it is what it is. But the second goal really pissed me the hell off because from the first goal, Joe Gomez gets injured on the first goal. Okay, cool. He gets off the pitch. You have the opportunity to make the substitution before you kick the ball off. You do not do that. Then you have the ball for a good 2 minutes, passing the ball around. What the hell are these players looking at? Can anybody yell to one of the players, kick the damn ball out? Endo's waiting for a substitution, bring him onto the pitch. You don't bring him onto the pitch. 7 minutes goes by. We're playing with 10 men. 7 minutes goes by. Well, we could put pressure on the ball in the midfield if Gravenberch wasn't in the freaking back line, covering for Joe Gomez that just got injured. Bring on the substitution so we can put more pressure on the ball so that simple through ball doesn't get through. Van Dijk, culpable for both goals. Why do you not communicate with your left back? This whole entire season, Van Dijk has been behaving as if Krikes is supposed to understand me. He's supposed to know that I'm the leader and communicate with me. No, you're the leader. Help the youngster acclimate to the back line. Help the youngster acclimate to the team. Much of what's going on this season has been your fault. Lack of leadership, poor defensively, not even communicating with your left back. Just leaving him hanging out to dry. Extremely poor on the first goal, maybe even worse on the second goal. Cool, 2-0. What can this team do to crawl this back? What can this team do to get something going? Okay, we get the corner. Van Dijk somewhat makes up for it, but you know what? If you need to make up for it fully, you gotta score 2 goals. So you've only half made up for it. What are you gonna do in the second half? We go to the second half, 2-1. Can this team play with some gosh dang urgency? Can you play with some freaking urgency? Can you play like you desire to win the game? Can you play like you care about winning the game? Can you play like you're chasing the Champions League? Can you play like you've drawn 4 games in a row and you need a win? Can you play like you're playing for Liverpool freaking Football Club and you need to win games? Where is the damn desire to win games? There is no desire to. Everything is slow. You're passing the ball around aimlessly, putting your foot on the ball, slowing the play down, slowing counterattacks, not doing anything that shows that you want to win a game. You're playing like a mid-table club. You're playing like a club with no desire to win Premier League games. 4 draws in a row. You would think after a great performance against Marseille in the midweek, you come out against Bournemouth, who you know is going to be high. They're going to be aggressive. They're going to press you, match them, and give them the same energy back, and then get something going forward. Nothing. The entire first 20 minutes were utilizing the right-hand flank. We're getting Salah in behind for every opportunity. We go away from that for the last 60 minutes of the game. For the last hour of the game, I did not see that same motion at all for the rest of the game. Salah was getting in behind every single time, and we stopped utilizing that part of the game, part of the pitch. Then it went to Szoboszlai slow, Vert slow. Gakpo can't even control his damn touches. Looking like a freaking deer in headlights every time the ball touches his foot. Every time you get the ball, you look like you don't know what you want to do. Can you have an idea of something before you get the freaking ball at your feet? No. You have to think on the spot. And then when you think, it takes an eternity for you to activate a move in your mind. It's like there's such the lag and delay from your brain to your foot. What the hell are you doing? Are you not a professional footballer? You're playing like I play when I'm in Sunday league or when I'm playing with the boys in the midweek. I have to think before I act. You're a professional freaking football player. You should already know what you want to do when you get the ball. At least 1 out of the 5 times you get the ball, know what you're going to do with the ball. Make a meaningful contribution with the ball. No, but you're going to cut in 1 time every 10 games and score and everyone's... No, I'm sick of watching this guy play. Szoboszlai, lethargic, lackadaisical, same thing with Verts. How many opportunities are you going to get in behind? You're going to get the ball from Salah, you pass instead of shooting. You're literally 5 yards out, strike the ball. Strike the freaking ball. Edge of the box, free shot, trying to pass an intricate pass at Ekitike. How about some ruthlessness? How about you strike the ball? How about you strike the freaking ball? Mikasa was our best player in that first half, him alongside Salah, and he gets hooked off. To keep Gavin Much on the pitch, who is doing nothing, absolutely nothing. Not putting any tackles in, not progressing the ball, takes him an eternity to see a forward pass and execute a forward pass. What the hell is he doing on the pitch when Mikasa was controlling the game, picking passes for fun in that first half? Why would we take that out of the game? Someone that can actually put some zip and some speed in our build-up play. We don't do that. We take him off and we bring on Jones. Like, what the hell am I watching? We spent $500 million in the summer, and I'm watching Wataru Endo as my center back. Listen, pray out to Ibrahim Konate. His father passed away. I understand he's out, but we should not be relying on Joe Gomez as our only backup center back. Where is the recruitment in this team? Where is the building in this team? The ownership, poor. Bring in some new signings, some quality players in key positions. The play performances, poor. And nothing is actually more poor than this manager. This manager is awful. This manager is awful. There is no desire for this manager to win games. I don't know what it, maybe it's the ego or the pride and the fact that you won the first title in your first season. You think that you could just coast this season. You're not gonna be in this position right now next year. You will not be Liverpool manager next year. And if you are, this Liverpool ownership, whatever, they have no desire to win. That's what that tells me. Because you have no desire to win. Xabi Alonso is right there. If you want to bring him as an interim manager, you know what? Fine. I don't even know what you want to do. Sack on a slot now. We're 4th in the Champions League. We're 4th in the Premier League. There is a great opportunity for this team to actually finish top 4 and actually go somewhere in the Champions League, but not with this manager. We are not winning a damn thing with this manager. Bring in a new manager and let's see what he can do with this team in 3 months. The players that he likes, keep them. Players that you don't like, sell them. Bring in replacements. Build the team in your own mode and have us playing exciting football again. Bring somebody in, fresh ideas. These players are not playing for this manager. These players do not care to win games. They do not care. A team that cares to win games does not play the way they played this entire season, especially this 2026. They do not play that way. And then the goal that we concede at the dying minutes of the game, just pathetic from set pieces all season, pathetic defensively all season, weak, just weak. Van Dijk, be stronger. Head the ball out. Allison, get your hand on the ball. Stop flopping at the ball like a helpless seal. You made the same mistake earlier in the half, dropping a throw for a corner. What the hell am I watching? Every single week, I keep watching these players that look like they don't even care about winning for this club. These players that look like they don't have any desire to win for this club. And if you don't, then get the hell out. Rio and Gamola, credit to you. You came on, you actually did things. You actually did something meaningful. You're troubling your fullback the entire half. Or the entire 20 minutes that you're on the pitch, you get the free kick. Szoboszlai, great goal. Great goal from Szoboszlai, who's actually, for all my criticism about him, he's producing goals and assists and actually doing things on a consistent basis. But the rest of you, what the hell are you doing? Why do you deserve to play the next game? Why? You're all poor. And now we're going into the next game with no other center back outside of Van Dijk. Van Dijk is our only fit center back, and you wonder why why we're so frustrated, why we're so angered as Liverpool fans. What the hell is there to be happy about? There is nothing good about this season. There's actually nothing positive to take from this season. If you're a Liverpool fan and you can tell me one positive to take from this season, please, I will applaud you. You must be the most positive person on planet Earth, because I cannot think of a single thing this season that is worth smiling about. Salah's been poor, off form. Ekitike, yeah, he's picked it up, but he's had an injury here and there. I don't even know if he's fully fit. Who knows? Gakpo, poor. Verts, poor. McAllister, most of the season, poor. Decent last couple of games, but overall, poor. Gravenberch, poor. Van Dijk, poor. Konate, poor. Frimpong, picking up the last couple of weeks, but before that, poor. Bradley always injured, poor. Kirkers, first half of the season, poor. Robertson, poor. Allison, inconsistent. What the hell is there to smile about this season? Marguerite just went to Man City. Semenyo went to Man City. We have nobody coming in. We have no depth in key areas on our defense. Maybe even in our midfield. There is nothing positive going on in this season. And I'm sick of watching this football club. But you know what? As a die-hard Liverpool fan, a man that has watched every single game for the last 20-something years, what am I going to do in the midweek? I'm going to watch another game of this lethargic, slow, boring, depressing, just there's no adjectives left in my brain that I can use to explain how boring and sad watching this football club is. And that's why I'm ending the video now. Because if I continue talking, I'm going to crash out. This might have already been a crash out. Look, I'm sorry. Maybe I've already crashed out. So I'm going to prevent myself from crashing out even further. Guys, please, if you can find a Liverpool fan, anyone out there that likes this manager, please, I don't know what I'll give. I'll give you any gift you want, because there's no way I can find one that likes this guy. We're all sick of this shit. Sorry, we're all sick of this crap. Guys, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Peace out.